Hello, I'm Nadine Jones from Just So Happy, and I'm here with the 12 Days of Christmas. Today we're going to learn how to make the no-sew fabric wreath. Here are the supplies that you'll need for this project. Styrofoam ring. This one is 2.5 inches thick by 15.6 inches in diameter. You will need 4 contrasting fabrics, 1/3 yard of each fabric. You will need pins, the applique pins. They're very tiny, and occasionally you will need one of the longer pins. It can be any kind of pin, dressmaker pin. You can use the extra fine pins, but you will want to use the long pins in the top portion. You can use either pinking shears or a rotary cutter with the pinking blade. This really is much faster. However, when you're cutting with your pinking blade, you do not want to use one of your plastic rulers. You will want to use a metal ruler. You want to cut a 2-inch strip. You don't have to be precise. If they're not all the same width, it doesn't matter. You will have some that fluff out more than others. And then you're going to make 2-inch squares. Once you have cut all of your squares, separate them into piles. And now you're ready for the fun part. As you can see, it doesn't matter where you start, but you do want to start on the top portion, not on the inner portion. You want to try to evenly space these out, but it's very easy to pull some out if you need to adjust it. You can also add in your accent pieces at the end. I add my hanging strip, which again is just a pink strip. Turn to the back. At this point I use the long pins. Just push them in. About 3 pins across this side. Then take this end. Line it up and pin it. I do both the side and the top on this one. So I put 3 here and 3 on the top. And there it will be stable for hanging. You may want to finish off with a bow here and then hang from the bow, or you can put a hook, just wire here, and hang it in that direction. Now to begin, you just take your applique pin, put it in the center of your square. I like to pull it up and just bunch it into a little funnel-like. And then just anchor it in. Alternate with your fabrics. Again, just in the middle. And you're just going to build around. It looks like it's going to be very floppy in the beginning, but it just takes time to get all these going around. And let's switch this one up and use one of the candy cane looking ones. And you can put them as close or as far apart as you want. The closer they are together, the less you'll see of the inner fabric. If you want to leave them a little bit looser, then you can see more of the inner fabric. I just pull these up and out of the way and keep adding as I go around. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to do each one separately, meaning you don't have to do red, green, white, red, green, white. You can just put them in however you like.
Could you do like a stripe effect with this?
Yes, you could. Some people like to do a row around here of one color, another row here, and another row here. I've seen that done. Again, you're just pulling these up, making the little funnel, and poking them in. This is something you can do with your children or grandchildren. It's very easy. Of course, I wouldn't do with the little tiny ones, but with my 12-year-old granddaughter, this would be an excellent project. It's also something that you can do in the evening while you're watching television. It's a little time consuming, but the end result is very pretty. Okay. Once you get going around, just keep going. Once you finish, you can fill in different places. I would use my accent red to put in pops of color. And just keep adding around. This will be your finished project. I'm going to add a wooden sign in the middle here that's just going to hang from the middle that says thankful. For your Christmas wreath, you could hang styrofoam covered cloth balls from the middle. That way it would still be acceptable for outside use.